Welcome to this video lecture series on transportation engineering. In this session, we shall discuss on the overtaking site distance, that is OSD. As all vehicles do not move at a design speed, and it is true under the mixed traffic conditions. So it is very necessary for the fast moving vehicles to overtake or pass the slow moving vehicles, and it may not be possible to provide the facility to overtake the slow moving vehicles throughout the length of a road. In such cases, overtaking zones should be made possible at frequent distance intervals. The minimum distance open to the vision of the driver of a vehicle intending to overtake a slow vehicle ahead with safety against the traffic of the opposite direction is known as the minimum overtaking site distance, or the safe passing site distance. And OSD is the distance measured along the center of the road, which a driver with his eye level at 1.2 meter above the road surface can see the top of an object with the 1.2 meter above the road surface. So the safe overtaking site, it depends upon first the speed of the overtaking vehicle, the speed of the overtaken vehicle, and third, the vehicle coming from the opposite direction. Next, it depends upon the distance between the overtaking and the overtaken vehicle, the skill and the reaction time of the driver, and the rate of the acceleration of the overtaking vehicle, and lastly, the gradient of the road. As we can see from the figure, we have positions of the car at A1 and A2 with the fast moving car, and B1 and B2 are the positions of the car which is moving with a slow velocity, whereas C1 and C2 are the positions of the vehicle coming from the opposite direction at a design speed of V in meters per second. Now it may be assumed that vehicle A is forced to reduce its speed to the speed Vb of the slow vehicle B, moving behind it, allowing a space S, as you can see from the figure, till there is an opportunity for the safe overtaking operation. Hence, D1, that is the total distance traveled by the vehicle A from the position A1 to A2, can be calculated as Vb, that is the velocity equivalent to the velocity of the vehicle B in meters per second multiplied by the time t, which is taken as 2 seconds as an average value. So D1 will be equals to 2 into Vb in meters. Next, from the position A2, the vehicle A starts accelerating, shift to the adjoining lane. That means the vehicle, it moves from the lane, it moves outside the lane, and it starts to overtake, and it overtakes the vehicle B and shifts back to the original lane ahead of B in the position A3. As you can see from the figure, the vehicle A from its position A2 has come out of the lane. It has surpassed or overtaken vehicle B, which is moving at a slower velocity, and it again comes onto the original lane ahead of vehicle B at a position A3 in the time t seconds. Hence, this distance traveled d2, as you can see from the figure, can be calculated as b plus 2s, where b is Vb into t, and 2s can be calculated as acceleration into time t square divided by 2. Here, t can be calculated as under root of 4s upon acceleration a, where s can be calculated by substituting the values of Vb into a empirical formula, that is s equals to 0.7 Vb plus 6. Next, the distance traveled by the vehicle C moving at a design speed of v in meters per second during the overtaking operation of the vehicle A, that is during the time t, it is the distance d3. Now the position of vehicle C from C1 to C2, that is d3, as you can see from the figure. Hence d3 will be equals to velocity v into the time t. Thus the overtaking side distance will be equals to d1 plus d2 plus d3. OSD, that is overtaking side distance, equals to 0.28 Vb into t plus 0.28 Vb into t and plus 2s plus 0.28 v into t. Here s equals to the spacing of the vehicles, and it can be calculated as 0.2 into Vb plus 6. And if the speed of the overtaking vehicle is not given, then Vb can be taken as velocity v minus 16 in kilometers per hour, where v is the speed of the overtaking vehicle in kilometers per hour, that is the velocity of the vehicle A. Now the overtaking zones. Where overtaking or passing is not safe or it is not possible, signposts should be installed indicating the no passing or overtaking prohibited before such restriction zone it starts. But overtaking opportunity should be given at frequent intervals. These zones, which are meant for the overtaking, are called as the overtaking zones. The signpost should be installed at a sufficient distance in advance to indicate the start of the overtaking zone, and this distance is equal to d1 plus d2 for a one-way road and d1 plus d2 plus d3 for a two-way road. With the minimum length of the overtaking zone, it should be 3 times the safe overtaking distance, that is 3 into d1 plus d2 for a one-way road and 3 into d1 plus d2 plus d3 for a two-way road. It is desirable that the length of the overtaking zone is kept 5 times the overtaking site distance. So whatever will be the overtaking site distance, it should be kept as 3 to 5 times of the overtaking site distance. So as you can see from this figure, S1 is the signpost for the overtaking zone ahead, that means the start of the overtaking zone, and S2 is the signpost of the end of the overtaking zone. where OSD is the overtaking site distance. When we have to solve the numericals, it is very essential that we'll have to draw the same figure mentioning the values of the overtaking site distance and the locations of the signpost of S1 and S2. With this, we shall stop here. Thank you.